In today's news, the 2020 LS 500 is getting a little bit of an update, as well as the 2020 GS F. And then last but not least, we have a brand new Toyota being unveiled, and let's get into it. Over on the global Toyota page, this new LS 500, so I say new, but it's really just the 2020. There are no significant changes to it, but they are still updating it year after year, so it's pretty cool. Changing the suspension improves in quality and quietness, which is a good thing in the LS. It can always be more quiet. The executive package enhances the comfort of the rear seats, enhances the comfort of the flagship sedan. So let's just jump into it because there's more things than that. In this partial improvement, the FR shock absorber uses the same independent pressure expansion orifice as the all-wheel drive. So that means the front engine rear wheel drive now gets the same suspension as the all-wheel drive variant, and improves the ride comfort and expanding the variable damping force range and reducing friction. In addition, by optimizing the reinforcement layer structure of run flat tires, which I've heard a lot of complaints about the run flat tires on the LS. A lot of people just swap them out, get rid of them, put normal tires on there. So it looks like they are working to remedy the harsh and loud ride of those run flat tires, and they're tuning the adaptive variable suspension and adjusting the rear suspension mount, which should help for an overall better quality ride and quieter ride. And the hybrid, which I've never had a chance to get my hands on, I'd love to review one for you guys one day. The hybrid LS 500H, it gets more assistance from the battery and the electric motor in acceleration. So that is pretty cool to see that they are improving I would say the overall quality of the ride. It's going to be a quieter ride. It's going to be a smoother ride from takeoff. So that is really, really good to see. And last but not least, the executive package, which I have never seen on the brand new LS, meaning the 2018 and newer LS. The comfort of the rear seats has been improved by using the Enter mode, and this only is in the rear seat entertainment equipped car. With executive, the comfort of the rear seats has been improved by using the Enter mode. Wider foot space, that's the biggest gripe a lot of people have with the rear legroom of the LS. It's not that it doesn't have enough rear legroom, is that your feet can't go underneath the seat, which diminishes your legroom because you can't extend your knees. So that is a problem that looks like they're fixing for the 2020. On to the GS F. The coloring, such as the wheel and black wash tightening. So this is translated from Japanese. So don't look into it too much. Understanding it word for word a lot of the times is just you feel like you're stupid after reading it. So GSF exclusive tune suspension has been improved to enhance the sporty driving unique to F. So what kind of updates did they make on it? Well, they actually made a lot of little tiny updates, which is kind of exciting for the GSF. Matte black that insists on F on the standard aluminum wheel. So the wheels are now fully black, it's going to be a matte. So obviously I just read that, but it's going to look really, really sharp compared to the current ones on the car. Black color on the door mirror. B-pillar garnish is now black. An elaborate styling reminiscent of powerful driving. So they just wanted to be a little bit more sinister looking. Brembo brake calipers are available in a choice of passionate orange or sporty new blue and can be combined with all of the 8 body colors. In addition, the interior color of the black and accent white has changed the color scheme to make the white accent stand out even more. The suspension has been improved. The rigidity of the steering bushing has been increased so that the driver's intention is transmitted more linearly. In addition to the rear toe control arm bracket is made of aluminum die cast to reduce weight and increase rigidity. Overall, nice little improvements on the GSF, which we weren't expecting to get any. So they improved the steering dynamics, improved the handling dynamics. They made the car look cooler with the black. Well, I mean, that's subjective, but blacked out wheels and mirrors and B-pillars, and then, revised the black and white interior. So those are all welcome things, as well as brake calipers to get a couple options on there. And now what you guys been waiting for, the brand new Toyota vehicle that we've just been dying to see. Not really. But this is the unveil of the new Gran Ace. If you guys are familiar with the Toyota vans not in America, there is a High Ace. This is the bigger version of the High Ace. It's the Gran Ace. And it's a new full-size van or wagon set to release in 2019. So at the end of this year, really, provides high-quality, comfortable interior space. I love Toyota vans. I love these luxury ones that They just check out my video on the LM 300 and the 300H. It's that Lexus van that they just came out with. This thing is baller. They could slap a couple Lexus badges on here and revise interior just a bit and it would be a Lexus. But let's get into it. It is going to be unveiled, I guess, fully at the Tokyo Motor Show, which I can't wait for, guys. I can't wait for the Tokyo Motor Show in just a couple weeks now. So I'm not going to go over the details of this. It's really big. It can sit 6 passengers or 8 passengers. I will go over the pictures because they're kind of cool. And it will have a 2.8 liter clean diesel motor. I don't think there's any diesel out there that's clean, but whatever. I mean, it's essentially a big box, which is okay because that's what you want in a van, a high capacity van. So it looks very familiar to the LM300 or the High Ace that we've seen. I like the wood accents, wood on the steering wheel. Now this steering wheel shape looks a little bit like the current GX. Of course, you have heated seats in the front here. I wouldn't be surprised if they make an option with ventilated seats. Moving on though, ambient lighting. Why can't we get ambient lighting in our Lexus and Toyota vehicles? I don't understand here in the States, but this Gran Ace gets ambient lighting and it looks pretty cool at nighttime. And just a detail of these seats, I'm going to get into a little bit more with the daytime picture. Here we go. So wood trim here, wood trim there, wood trim everywhere. It's like the LS 500 in that regard. These seats I'm sure extend out, so you get some knee extenders here. Look at the bolstering on the head. That is just crazy on the headrest. That's awesome. These seats can slide forward and back. They can recline. And this is the 6-passenger model, so it would be 2 people up front, 4 people in the back. You have window shades for all the passengers in the back. If you look up here, you have vanity mirrors for every single passenger back there. You have air conditioning controls as well as additional lights. They all have their own handlebars up there, so it's just over the top, super luxury van that I wish they would just, stamp a Lexus emblem on it and call it a day, because it's, look at this. We don't have any seats like this in any Lexus vehicle other than the LM. So I feel like they should have the standard LM and then make a little bit more luxurious version of this and call it like the LM 400 or something like that, or the LML. That sounds ridiculous, but it gives you an idea that it's bigger than the standard LM. But this thing looks super cool. Here's a rendering of what the 8-passenger would look like. Those seats in the back, they look so pleb. Oh man, who would ever want to sit back there? Back of the bus, back of the bus. So you see, it's just a cool van. Now, I'm going to go back real quick. You see these seats in the 8-passenger version, they're fixed. They don't slide forward or back, right? Because you stuck another seat back there, which for obvious reasons. But that's all I got for you guys. What do you think of the brand new Toyota? Are you excited about it? It's probably for Japan only, which is a big disappointment because I'd love to see this sort of thing in America, as well as the LM300 and 300H. What do you think about the LS500 and the small updates in the GS F and the small updates for 2020? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time. Peace out. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. Hope you really enjoyed it. If you would like for me to provide much better Toyota and Lexus content in the future, I have tons of aspirations for the channel. Please consider supporting me over on my Patreon page. You can find a link to it right over here. And I always have a monthly giveaway for my Patreon supporters, and this monthly giveaway is right over here. And thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.